Alright guys, this is a guide to basically, in my opinion, the simplest and most effective soul farm in Dark Souls 3, in the whole game. So, now when I say easiest, it's easy to execute once you have all the items you need. But it's gonna take a while to kind of get all the items you need. Now some items are optional, but they do increase like the soul amount you get and the chance of upgrade material drops that you get. So first let me just show you the location. So we are at the Grand Archives in Lothric Castle, right here. Alright, so the main spell, you're just gonna need one spell for this run, and it's called Rapport or Report, Rapport, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's that one right there. This one. Oop, not that one. This one. So let me just go here and show you what that does. So charm the enemy, making them a temporary ally. It only costs 15 intelligence to be able to use, so it's pretty cheap. If you started off as like a deprived character, then you could just put on the scholar ring, and then it'll give you +5 intelligence, and then boom, you're able to use it. So that part is pretty easy, the requirement. Now to get this spell, I'm not really going to go into detail on that. There's plenty of other videos that'll show you how to get it. Once again, it's a pyromancy, so there's plenty of other videos online and on on the internet, just the wiki, all that stuff that you can use to find the spell. So I'm not really going to go to in detail on that. This is more of just showing you the run. So that's the must-have item, is the spell. You're going to need that for this. You could do it without it, but it's going to be a lot slower. So I would say that this spell is definitely a must. So I'll kind of show you my gear when I'm running. So the main things you kind of want to have is obviously your silver serpent ring, because you get more souls, why the hell not. And then you could, if you want to, I'll put it on in a second here, I'll switch it out for this one. You could put on your covetous gold serpent ring, because you also get upgrade materials. Sorry, I was blanking out right there. You also get upgrade materials from this farm. So I'm actually not going to equip that. I mean, it doesn't really matter for the demonstration, but you can if you want to. I'm just going to have my silver serpent ring. And another thing that boosts your soul amount gain is the Shield of Want. This can be found inside of the Lavit Lake area. I forget exactly what that's called again. Plenty of guides on how to get items like that. So this will boost the amount of souls you get as well. So the thing is about this though, you have to be actually holding it. Like you can't have it in your offhand. You can't be two-handing your weapon or whatever, and then having this just on your back or whatever, and then you'll get souls. Now you actually have to be holding it to get the extra boost. So let's go ahead and equip my pyromancy flame. So you just want to equip this first. It doesn't really matter, your Estus. Just maybe have a few into the Ashen just in case you need to, because sometimes the enemies won't kill each other and whatnot. I'll show you guys when we get up there. But so let's just go ahead and start our way on up. Oh, one more thing I almost forgot. I'm sorry. Is you guys would probably all know this already. The symbol of avarice. This guy right here. So I'm just going to take these off. So in order to get a symbol of avarice, you have to kill a mimic, or throw an undead hunter charm at it and pick up the item. It's a chance drop, so if you don't have one, that's okay. It's not a big deal. It does give you a pretty significant boost in souls though, so if you have one, or if you can have a friend let you borrow one for a little bit, that would be good for you. So I'm just going to show you how to do this run here. So so we start off with the spell, right? So we're just going to go ahead and walk up and look up. Once you see them jump down, just roll back into the archway. and as soon as they fall, lock onto either one. It doesn't really matter. I usually end up locking onto the right one, and then once you use the spell, it'll unlock automatically. So that's how you know that the spell worked, is it'll unlock on the enemy that you just used it on. And then once that happens, walk all the way around the building and use the spell on this guy. Put on your shield so that you can start getting souls. And then just keep backstabbing this guy, attacking him, do whatever you want, just kill this guy. Doesn't really matter how you do it. He should be dead, yeah, there he goes. And then sometimes it's kind of RNG for when those two fight, because you know it depends on what moves they end up using and whatnot. So usually, if the best case scenario is this right here, where one of them wins the fight between one another. So if that happens, it's really easy. All you got to do is just use the spell one more time on the last guy, equip your shield, and then just finish him off. But sometimes what will happen is they'll live, and you know one of them didn't kill the other. So the best case scenario, or what you should do there, I should say, is so one of these guys, it'll always be, you know, one of the first two that jump down. One of them is the one that patrols around this whole tower thing. So excuse me. So just wait until that guy starts patrolling. He'll start patrolling that way. Once he walks away, then you can use Rapper on this guy over here, the one that's he'll just stand here, and then you can easily, you know, just use the spell on him and then take him out, no problem. And then you can go back around to the other guy. But you know, that's only if one of them doesn't kill each other in the fight. So that's what you would do. So then once you kill them all, you just go ahead and use Coiled Sword Fragment, you know, Homeward Bone, whatever the hell you have. Oops, not that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. Anyways. I don't want to get invaded right now, but anyways, that's the basic gist of the run. Oh god. God damn it. I did not mean to pop that dried finger. Well, this is now going to be a problem, because I don't think it's gonna go away right here, even if I teleport. Oh wait, it did go away, thank god. Okay, we're good. Yeah, you don't want to pop a dried finger while you're doing this. Nah, you don't really want, you know, invaders, whatnot. But I'll go ahead and do the run one more time, and then yeah, I'll let you guys on your way to start farming some souls. So this is, like I said, probably the most effective soul farm. Again, it is end game, so you know, it's gonna take a while to get to and whatnot, but it is the best one in my opinion, and the fastest, easiest, all that good stuff. So I'll just show you the run once again. It doesn't matter what weapon you're using at all, so don't worry about that too much. So, you know, just roll up, get them to come down, stand in the archway, cast the spell on one of them, and then instantly just start running around. You'll start hearing them start wailing on each other, just beating each other up. Fight to the death. And then you run around, and then you cast a spell on this guy. This guy you should never have problems with this guy. If you're having problems with this guy, you're doing something wrong. You're not going the right way, you're not going around, or you're walking up too close to him before you use the spell, or something like that. This guy should never be a problem for you. You should just use the spell on him, and then he should go down pretty easily. Let's see. Yeah, so great. One of them won the fight, so I don't have to worry about waiting for the other dude to kind of patrol around. This guy's still at full health. I mean, like, if the knight, whoever won the fight, if he's like has like just a sliver of HP left, you know, you don't need to use the spell. You could just run up to him, do a sprint, finish him off with a sprinting attack, if he's like absolute or whatnot. But if he still has like full health, like he just did right there, then it's definitely in your best bet to just kind of use the spell, because when they're under the spell, they want to attack you. So yeah, so it's a pretty easy run. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments below. I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. And again, if you're having trouble finding the spell or finding the shield or anything like that, you know, you just look it up online on the wiki or on the or on YouTube, you know, anything like that. You'll be able to find it. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. That is once again the fastest soul farm in Dark Souls 3, and I will see you guys for the next one. Peace.